Welcome back to Paradise Gym. For starters, today I want to thank God. Today has blessed me 46 years of life. Today's my birthday, 46 years old, feeling strong, feeling good. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. And so with that, as always, glorify God in all that you do. I glorify God in all that I do because I couldn't do anything without him. So just wanted to start with that. Today I want to talk about I never finalized The Biggest Loser. Never told you the results, what took place, how I felt. So today I want to close the Biggest Loser challenge that I had. I think it ended 3 weeks ago. Never showed you guys if I was able to keep the strength while losing weight. So I'm just going to share some of that with you and what I felt and what I went through. In the end, started off with 204 pounds. Ended up, final weight was 187. Was able to maintain strength, but the reason why I didn't show it was because the goal was, I believe I said 180 to 175, so I didn't lose the weight that I wanted. And a second thing that did happen was started going through some joint issues. Normally I'm not a big guy on just strength training. I'm more of a physique type trainer. That's the kind of thing I like to do, come more bodybuilding type styles. But I wanted to see if I can maintain strength, go through a strength training program while losing weight. And for me, the results wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I liked either. I wanted to see if I could still feel good. And like I said, my joints were really, really achy. You guys notice throughout, I always say, train according to your level, listen to your body. And that's what I did. My joints were just killing me. I know there's different type of programs out there. I'm usually more of a 10 to 20 rep guy when I train. That's just the way I train. That's what I like, how I like to train. I feel like I get the best results out of that. Anything under 10 reps for me is, I don't feel, yeah, you're going to get stronger, of course, but I don't feel that I'm getting the best results for myself. Strength is important, but for me, I like to make sure I'm filling the muscle that I'm working. And when it comes to doing less reps than that, when I'm able to do less reps, yeah, I'm able to lift heavier weight, but I don't necessarily feel the body part that I'm trying to work. So I usually stick to 10 to 20 reps, and that's just how I do it. I have a chart, but I don't have it handy ready to show you, but I have this chart that I made, and it's a training style that I have for myself with different weight ranges, so I don't have to think through percentages and things like that. And usually I go like a 20, a 15, a 12, and then a 10, kind of that pyramid type style. Increasing weight, so the 20 reps, of course, is a lighter weight. My next set I'll do like 15, and then my next set I'll do 12, and then my next set, or my last set I'll do 10, and then I do what's called the drop set. And I kind of use that same weight range that I used before, but then I kind of just do as many reps as I can. So the 10 rep, let's say at the end of the 10 reps is, let's just say I started off at 100 pounds for 20, and then I went to, 130, and then 180, then let's say 200 was the 10 rep. And then right after that, I would just drop. Using the exact same weight that I went up with, use that exact same weight going back down. But I would just max out as I went down. And that's the way I normally would train. Through this strength training that I was putting myself through, I was doing heavy poundages, 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 8 reps, that type of training. And felt like I was getting stronger, but I also felt as though I was losing size. And again, my joints just took a beating training in that style. It's not the way that I train. Not saying it's a bad way of training. You know, people get really good results from it. It's just not for me. I would say train in a style that feels good for you. And that's just wasn't a training style that was good for me. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed training, period. I like to take myself through different styles of training. I think it's good. Makes training more exciting, keeps you motivated, ready to go. You start seeing yourself increasing in strength and those type of things, and it all feels good. But my joints just felt like they just took a good beating out of that. And so I haven't posted any videos lately because at the end of that, the last week of the Biggest Loser, I actually only trained like 3 times, where I'm used to training 6 to 7 days a week. I trained like 2 or 3 that week just because my joints were really achy. And I said, well, I'm going to finish it out, just kind of diet it a little bit more, and just got the results that I got. So these last few weeks, on top of that, this is peak season. I do have a full-time job. This is peak season at work. So we're working 12-hour days, 6-7 days a week. I just kind of fell into this slump. Energy levels haven't been there. The achy joints, just everything that's been going on. And so I've only been training like 2 days a week, 3 days a week, which is very uncommon for me. And with that being said, everything just gotten really achy, and I just couldn't get myself motivated to train. So I've been training 2 to 3 days a week. I've been doing more circuit type training, some compound sets, just supersets, that type of thing. Just trying to get myself back into my training, full body type workouts the days that I do train, since my training schedule has just been so off. I just train when I'm feeling it, come in here, get it done, and get out. But it's good. It's allowing my body to rest, to recover from all the strength training. My joints are feeling a whole lot better. And like I said, energy levels haven't been there. So I'm probably gonna give myself another week, allow myself to recover a little bit more, and I'm gonna put myself back onto my way of training. And hopefully that'll help to remotivate some things and get things back going, and see if I can get some more training sessions in. Right now I've been doing like leg extensions into some RDLs, things like that, just hitting the muscles that need the most work, but just trying to get the joints and get the body back into the feel of what I need to get back into my training. So a lot of push-ups, push-ups in between. I think push-ups are really good for just full upper body training. So I always, and even when I'm training and I'm feeling good and back doing my training programs, you'll always see push-ups I always have in my program for myself. Body weight training, whether I'm doing body weight training or if I'm doing weight training, you'll always see me some kind of way I put push-ups in the mix. I think push-ups are a great exercise. When it comes to legs, right now, like I said, my joints, my hips, knees, ankles, and they're finally feeling really, really good. So right now I'm doing leg extensions, and I'll superset that with like some light squats, body weight squats. And when I'm doing weights, doing very lightweight right now, just getting the joints back and feeling better, doing some stretching type stuff, just to get the body back ready and reprogram myself to start training again. During the strength training though, what I did notice, I felt though I was getting stronger, but muscles, and maybe it's just because of little bit of weight that I lost. You know, I think I lost at the end. It was 17 pounds, I think it was. Um, but I felt like my muscles weren't as pumped or as full as I normally would have them. You know, usually I'm a big arm guy. My arms usually probably one of the things that most people see first is the size of my arms, which makes, oh yeah, that guy trains. You know, even if the rest of the body's lagging, at times the arms seems like it just usually takes over, and it's something everybody can notice right away. But I felt that even the arms were not as pumped as they normally are through the strength training. And so with that being said, right now I'm not dieting at all. I'm just eating everything, just carving back up, trying to get back. And even at this point where I'm eating everything that I want and training even less, I'm maintaining about 193, 197 weight range. And that's without even dieting, without even thinking about it. I'm eating everything. Like I said, I'm eating cakes and all that. Not saying go out and do that. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing right now. Just trying to allow my body to recover from all the strength training and things that I was going through. I usually, like I said, I always train more for size than strength, though strength is important because as you're training, in order to continue to grow, you got to get stronger, of course. But I want to get stronger into where instead of thinking, let's say, the 1 rep max type stuff, I want to get stronger in what I can do for my 10 reps. Rather, you know, I feel like that just works better for me. So that doesn't mean I'm not going to do the 1 rep max anymore. That's not, you know, I still do that just because I like to see how strong I am from here and there, you know, but I just something I don't do all the time. I'll do that maybe every couple of months just because I'm feeling good that day. And I was like, man, let me see what I can do. And, you know, that's just what I do. But going to go back into my type of training, the way I like to train, how I feel. You know, I like to train on the feelings. You know, if I don't feel good that day, I don't feel strong one day, you know, maybe last week I was able to do, let's say I was able to do 200 pounds for 10 reps. And whatever, let's just say I was bench pressing, I was able to do 200 pounds for 10 reps. And then the next time, my next training session, when it came to chest, if I didn't feel strong that day, maybe I only did 180 pounds that day or 160, or instead I'll just do a set of push-ups for max reps or whatever. You know, that's just the way I train. I like to write down what I do because I like to know how I'm improving, how I'm, you know, I'm always looking to be better at whatever the exercises are, but I'm always weary of my body, you know, with all the years of training. You know, I think I would like to say that I've matured a lot, not only muscle maturity, but also mental maturity, you know, always being mindful of my body. I think that's what's benefited me the most throughout these years. Thank God that He's given me the wisdom to understand that and know that. You know, I'm 46 years old, but still able to train as when I was younger, not too much different, you know, so I'm blessed that, you know, He's given me the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you know, in life, you know, whether it's with my training and just life in general. And it's just, He hasn't just been a blessing, and I'm so thankful. You know, coming here shortly, give me about another week, get back into some training, go back into my bodybuilding type training. I'll start sharing videos again like I was doing before, you know, and go from there, see what my results are, try to get my weight back up. You know, I've always been a guy who's always tried to been over 200 pounds in weight, and I struggle with that. Just my body just, for whatever reason, hits about 197, and then it becomes a struggle trying to gain more weight. And of course, you got to eat more in order to get bigger. Or like I tell my kids, you got to eat big to get big. You know, but always eating big to get big doesn't make me feel any better. get more sluggish. So it's finding the right foods that will help me to gain the weight, but still feel good and feel energized without feeling so tired from gaining weight and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. But just wanted to share that with you guys. But I will be returning. I am coming back bigger, stronger, new workouts, getting it in like I was doing before. Guys, I'm feeling a whole lot better now, you know. And again, today's my birthday. I'm starting my morning off with my workout this morning. And, you know, there's no better way to start it. For me, there's no better way to start my day than being thankful, getting my training in, feeling good. All right, so until next time, as always, thankful, and to God be the glory.